Have you ever wondered why sometimes, no matter how much attention you give, no matter how available you are, she doesn't seem to notice, appreciate, or even value you? And yet, there are people who do almost the opposite, and suddenly she can't stop thinking about them, missing them, craving their presence. The truth is, attraction and longing don't just come from giving everything away too easily. They're built through a deeper understanding of psychology, the invisible strings that tug at the human mind. Today, I'm going to walk you through 9 powerful principles rooted in dark psychology and human behavior that will make any woman miss you badly. But listen carefully. This is not about manipulation for harm. It's about stepping into your own power, holding your value, and letting her feel the intensity of your absence in a way that sparks her desire to come closer. The first and most important point is mystery. Human beings crave what they can't fully understand. If you're always explaining yourself, always available, always predictable, you're giving away the one thing that keeps the mind hooked. The unknown. Mystery builds curiosity, and curiosity builds desire. When you leave certain things unsaid, when you don't always reveal your every move, her mind starts to wander. She begins asking herself, what's he doing? Who's he with? Why hasn't he texted yet? That mental loop, that questioning, is exactly what makes someone miss you. Don't overshare your life like an open book. Leave a few pages unturned. The second point is scarcity. People don't value what's always in front of them. Think about it. If something is rare, if it's limited, suddenly everyone wants it. Your attention is the same way. If you are constantly there, constantly texting, constantly calling, it loses its value. But if you pull back, if you're strategic with your presence, every moment you give feels like gold. Let her experience the silence. Let her sit with the absence of your voice, the absence of your energy. When you finally do show up, she'll feel the difference, and she'll crave more. Scarcity creates longing in ways that words never can. The third principle is emotional imprinting. People don't miss neutral energy. They miss the highs and the intensity. Think about the last person you couldn't stop thinking about. It wasn't because they were bland. It was because they made you feel something strong. To make her miss you, you need to create emotional peaks when you're together. Make her laugh until her cheeks hurt. Challenge her thinking. Share experiences that stand out. Don't just be another ordinary presence in her day. Be the moment she can't forget. The stronger the emotional highs with you, the deeper the emptiness she feels when you're not there. The fourth is self-control. One of the most powerful moves you can make is not always acting on your impulses. Don't always respond instantly to her messages. Don't always say yes when she asks for your time. Restraint signals strength. When you show that you are not ruled by desperation but by choice, she sees you as a man of discipline and power. And here's the psychological twist. When you say no, when you withhold just enough, it makes her want it even more. Scarcity combined with self-control creates obsession. The fifth principle is leaving traces. When you interact with her, leave something behind that makes her think of you even when you're gone. It could be a scent, a song you introduced, a phrase you use that sticks in her mind. The brain connects triggers with people. If you become a part of her environment in subtle ways, every time she hears that song or catches that scent, she'll think of you. And thinking of you is the first step toward missing you. The sixth is unpredictability. The human brain craves patterns, but it's hooked by surprises. If you're always predictable, she can map you out and you lose your pull. But when you mix things up, sometimes texting first, sometimes waiting, sometimes being funny, other times being serious, you keep her emotionally alert. Unpredictability forces her mind to keep checking in, wondering what version of you she'll get next. That curiosity is addictive, and it's what makes her restless in your absence. The seventh principle is purpose. Nothing makes someone miss you more than when they see you living a life that doesn't revolve around them. If your entire existence is waiting on her, she won't feel that magnetic pull. But if she sees you chasing goals, improving yourself, building something meaningful, she realizes you're a man in motion. And here's the paradox. When you don't make her the center of your universe, she wants to be part of. She'll miss your presence because it represents energy, ambition, and excitement she doesn't want to lose. The eighth is selective vulnerability. A lot of people think being strong means showing no emotion, but that's not true. What makes someone unforgettable is balance. If you are confident and composed most of the time, but occasionally let her see a glimpse of your softer side, just enough to show that trust, she'll attach to that vulnerability. Because it's rare, it feels special, and when it's gone, she'll long to feel it again. Vulnerability, when given sparingly, becomes addictive. And finally, the ninth principle is silence. Silence is louder than words. When she expects a reaction, and you give none, it echoes in her mind. When she anticipates a reply and it doesn't come, she feels the absence. Silence is a tool most people are afraid to use, but it's one of the strongest psychological levers. Because the human brain hates gaps, it tries to fill them. If you don't provide the closure, she'll fill that space with her own thoughts of you. She'll replay conversations, analyze your behavior, and wonder what you're thinking. That's the essence of missing someone, the mind's inability to let go. Now let's bring all of this together. These 9 principles: mystery, scarcity, emotional imprinting, self-control, leaving traces, unpredictability, purpose, selective vulnerability, and silence, aren't just tricks. They're about creating an energy where your presence is powerful and your absence is unforgettable. They work because they tap into fundamental human psychology, and if you master them, you'll never have to chase. You'll never have to beg for attention. She'll miss you on her own, badly, because you've designed the interaction to make her crave what only you can provide. But remember this: power without responsibility is dangerous. Use these tools wisely. The goal isn't to play games or hurt anyone. The goal is to stand in your value, to stop giving yourself away too easily, and to let her feel the weight of what it means to have you or to lose you. When you do this right, she won't just miss you. She'll realize your absence is too heavy to bear, and she'll fight to have you back in her world. So ask yourself, are you ready to step into that power? Are you ready to stop being ordinary and start being unforgettable? Because the moment you do, you won't be the one missing her. She'll be the one missing you, deeply, endlessly, and without escape.